Like Jason. Two.
Out if you like somebody before you get supposed to that.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, choose of all ages, I bring to you Stingray Cool Podcast. The soon to be. But yes, we talk about the boy Jay Z, Hope, Rock Nation. It's the rock in your area. Change clothes and go. Yeah, boy, we talk about the genius, Rock Nation, rock in your area. Your boy Jay. Oh no. Yeah, the rock in your area, Jay Z, Hove in the building. Talk about the man, the myth, the legends, and drop a little knowledge on you. Jay Z. So could they just happen? Excuse me. What's your name? I see some ladies tonight to be real with Jay's and it's so hot to try. Ladies, excuse me, miss, what's your name? Ain't this abuse? So contagious, ain't that bad? Ladies. Do we got the Jay Z song? I never changed. One grand saying. And about the jewelry that we boss, we be popping tags on, we be popping tags. Jay Z, the founder of the Rock Nation.
Once we got some to lead the wild into the wind.
You also found two of my other three favorite rappers: Memphis Bleak, Beanie Siegel, and Freeway. Yep, you got Lil Wayne, Sean Carter, or Lil Wayne Carter. Got the Blueprint 3, Hove Dead, Blueprint 2, The Gift and the Curse, The Blueprint. See who we got. He worked with Pharrell. He worked with Big Boy, Killer Mike, Sleepy Brown, Twister. He worked with sampled Rick James, Super Freak. He worked with Kanye West and Watch the Throne. He did anything. Show how some dude. You don't know. He has some legendary tracks. His wordplay is awesome. He gets you thinking. He can be a little conscious if he wants to.
You can't roll to this one. You gotta put all opposites attract like. I see some ladies tonight. This shit be rolling with Jason. Ice that heat. Might gotta go let you some caught in the matrix. You gotta throw on your mind. Let it spin.
Yeah, boy. Some Scooby Doo, says glasses. In case you want. Now I had to play that quick Jay-Z song. I can't leave it on there too long. Don't let it get copywritten. But we also have the fact of the matter is, let's see why I told you that he is a genius of what he do. Sean Corey Carter, known professionally as Jay-Z, is an American rapper, record producer, entrepreneur, and founder of Manhattan-based conglomerate talent and entertainment agency Roc Nation. He's regarded as one of the greatest rappers of all time. 50 years old, Sean Corey Carter, born December 4th, 1969. Known professionally as Jay-Z, is an American rapper, record producer, entrepreneur, and founder of the Manhattan-based conglomerate talent and entertainment agency Roc Nation. You know, he found North Carolina's own J. Cole, too. Get that other shout out there, North Carolina in the house, my hometown, North Carolina. He's regarded as one of the greatest rappers of all time. He was the CEO of Def Jam Records, or Def Jam Recordings, and he has been central of creative and commercial success of artists including Kanye West, Rihanna, Jay-Z. He was born Corey Carter, December 4th, 1969, makes him age 53, New York City, U.S. Other names, the Carter Administration, Jigga, Hova, El Presidente, Hove. Occupations, rapper, songwriter, record producer, entrepreneur, record executive, media proprietor. Years after 1986, the present organization, Sean Carter Foundation, works, albums, singles, songs, videography, television, Free Meek, Women of the Movement, title, founder of 4040 Club and Roc Nation, co-founder of Rockaware, CEO of Project Panther Bitco, board member of Tadele Aspero, spouse Beyonce, married since 2008, children 3, including Blue Ivy. Genres, hip-hop labels, Roc Nation, Atlantic, Def Jam, Rockefeller, Freeze, Northwest Side, Priority, Payday, FFRR, member of the Carters, formerly of the Commission, High Potent, Murder Inc., The Throne, website lifeandtimes.com. Born and raised in New York City, Jay-Z first began his musical career in the late 1980s. He co-founded the record label Rockefeller Records in 1995 and released his debut studio album, Reasonable Doubt. Love the album, Reasonable Doubt, one of my favorites. In 1996, the album was released to widespread critical success and solidified his standing in the music industry. He went to release 12 additional albums, including the acclaimed album The Blueprint 2001, The Black Album 2003, American Gangster 2007, and 444 and 444 2017. He also released a full-length collective album Watch the Thrones in 2011 with Kanye West and Everything's Love 2018 with his wife Beyonce, respectively. Through his business ventures, Jay-Z has become the first hip-hop billionaire you know. In 1999, he founded the clothing retailer Rockaware. In 2003, he founded the luxury sports bar chain 4040 Club. Both businesses have grown to become multi-million-dollar corporations and allowed him to start up Roc Nation in 2008. In 2015, he acquired the tech company Aspero and took charge of the media streaming service Tadele. In 2020, he launched Monogram, a line of cannabis products. One of the best-selling music artists with over 140 million records sold. You gotta make an ugly face when you say it. 140 million. Ugly face when you say that. That's a lot of money. Money. So you gotta make an ugly face. 140 million. A Chris Rock face. Jay-Z has won 24 Grammy Awards and joint most Grammy Awards of any, holds the record for the most number of For the most number one albums by a solo artist on the Billboard 214. Additionally, he is the recipient of the NAACP's President's Award and a Primetime Emmy Award and a Sports Emmy Award, and has also received a nomination for the Tony Award, ranked by Billboard and Rolling Stone as one of the 100 greatest artists of all time. Jay-Z was the first rapper honored in the Songwriters Hall of Fame. Shout out to that. And the first soul living rapper inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2013. Time named him one of the 100 most influential people in the world. Yeah, we gotta give him a hand clap for that, man. Early life, Sean Corey Carter was born in Brooklyn. Where Brooklyn at? Brooklyn Borough of New York City on December 4th, 1969. He was raised in the Marcy House projects. Housing projects in Brooklyn's Bedford-Stuyvesant. Shout out to Bedford-Stuyvesant neighborhood. After their father, Adonis Reeves, abandoned the family, Jay-Z and his three siblings were raised by their mother, Gloria. So basically, he was raised by a single mother. The father abandoned him. Nothing against single mothers or single fathers. So single mothers ain't all evil. So let's not paint that picture about them. And single fathers are not all evil. Let's not paint that evil picture about them. Actually, none of them are evil. So let's not paint no negative pictures. Let that sink in. Just because he came from a single mother household don't mean he wasn't going to be a success story. I know people like throw the Illuminati rumors in there, but let's be happy the man's a success story. I don't agree with everything Jay-Z have done or said, have done in the past. Allegedly, the things they have done, but I still give him props. He's a genius. He built a brand. He came from the hood and built something. See, and siblings were raised, abandoned by basically when his father abandoned the family, Jay-Z, and his three siblings was raised by their mother, Gloria Carter Reeves, would later meet and reconcile with Jay-Z shortly before dying in 2003. May he rest in peace. Jay-Z claims in his lyrics in 1982, at the age of 12, he shot his older brother in the shoulder for stealing his jewelry. Along with rapper AZ, he attended Eli Whitney High School in Brooklyn until it was closed. He then attended nearby George Westinghouse Career and Technical Education High School with the rappers Notorious B.I.G. and Busta Rhymes, followed by a stint with Trenton Central High School in Trenton, New Jersey. Though he did not graduate, according to his interviews and lyrics, he sold crack cocaine and was shot at 3 times during this period. Musical style. Influences. I love this right here. Here we go. Here's his influences. Jay-Z says his earliest exposure to music was through his parents' recorded record collection, which was mostly of soul artists such as Marvin Gaye and Donny Hathaway. He says, I grew up around music, listening to all types of people. I'm into music that has soul in it, whether it be rap, R&B, pop music, whatever, as long as I can feel the soul through the wax. That's what I really listen to. He often uses experts from these artists as samples, and he got some of the best samples. I love the one Never Changed through the late Dave Ruffin. Rest in peace, Dave Ruffin. Dave Ruffin was one of the great leaders of the group, The Temptations. And samples, particularly in the Kanye West production, including Blueprint. Virtual star artists both describe Jason Infant's Flow's book of how to rap. His business career. Here we go. Jay-Z has also established himself as a successful entrepreneur with a business empire spanning a variety of industries from clothing lines, beverages, real estate, sports teams, and record labels. In an interview, he stated that my brands are extension of me. In the interview, he stated my brand in the interview. Oh, here we go. In the interview, he stated that my brands are an extension of me. They're close to me. It's not like a running GM where there's no emotional attachment. Basically, he does have emotional attachment. Apparel. Jay-Z appeared in 2003 Reebok collection advertisement. Is S. Carter collection, basically S for Sean. Jay-Z and Damon Dash are the founders of the urban clothing brand Rocawear. Rocawear has clothing lines and accessories for men and women, for men, women, and children. The line, basically for men, women, children, for men, women, and children. The line was man, women, children. All right, here it. The line was taken over by Jay-Z in early 2006, following the falling out with Dash. In March 2007, Jay-Z sold the rights to the Rocawear brand to Iconics Brand Group for $204 million. He retains his stake in the company and continues to oversee the marketing and licensing and product development. Alcohol beverages. In 2014, Jay-Z invested $200 million in Armand de Brignac champagne, owned at the time by Sovereign Brands, a New York-based wine and spirits company, for 100% stake, making it the second alcoholic product acquisition in his financial investment portfolio. The brand is known for the popularity with high-profile artists as being the gold bottles often referred to in media, popping the gold crystal. I just added it in. It doesn't say popping the gold crystal in my Peter voice, in my Family Guy voice. His ties to the company date back to 2006, and he received millions of dollars per year for this association with Ahmad D. Brignacki. Before he brought an entire company, Jay-Z served as co-brand director for Budweiser. Budweiser. My 90s kids know that reference. Especially the Three Frogs used to have host of Budweiser. They used to be on the Budweiser commercials. Then you had the Chameleons. They switched to Chameleons. Chameleon Terry Man. Jay-Z serves as co-brand director of Budweiser Select and collaborates with the company on strategic marketing programs and creative ad development. He provides direction on brand programs and ads that appear on TV, oh boy, radio, print, and high-profile events. Technology. In March 2015, Jay-Z completed the $56 million acquisition of Aspero, a Norwegian media technology company that operates a subscription-based music streaming service Tidal, which has been in operation since October 2014. The music service was acquired through its company Project Panther Bitco Ltd., and initially indirectly owned by Jay-Z's S. Carter Enterprise, a company holding interest in leading international music, media, and entertainment companies. The music service combines audio and music videos with curated editorial. The main idea of the service brings major revenue back in the music artists themselves, as the ideal of an artist-owned streaming platform was stated as to restore the value of music by launching a service owned by artists. Jay-Z currently a major shareholder in the company. Let me see, in July 2015, Carter made a significant investment in JetSmarter, an app helping people book private executive plane flights, I meant to say. The app was built by Sergey Pestrovo, music industry. In from 2005 to 2008, Jay-Z was president of Def Jam Recordings under Jay-Z's leadership. Def Jam launched the successful careers of the contemporary R&B singers Rihanna and Neo. Shout out to Rihanna and Neo. God bless them. At the end of 2007, after he released American Gangster, Jay-Z decided not to renew his contract as the president and CEO of Def Jam in order to start his new Live Nation venture of Roc Nation. In April 2011, it was reported that Jay-Z had outbid executives at Universal Music and Jive Records to acquire independent record label Block Stars Music, the sports industry. I mean, the sports industry. From 10 years, 2003 to 2013, Jay-Z enjoyed his role as a part owner of the Brooklyn Nets. I remember that. NBA team having paid reported $1 million for his share. Goodness, $1 million, which declined in value to $350,000 in April 2013, based on Forbes magazine's validation of the team. He encouraged the team relocation to Brooklyn's Barclays Center from New Jersey in 2012 to 2013 season, at which point the team took on the Brooklyn Nets moniker. On April 18, 2013, Jay-Z officially announced through his Lifetime's website Oh yeah, on April 18th, 2013, Jay-Z officially announced through his Lifetime's website in a press release that he will be relinquishing his ownership of the Brooklyn Nets. The shares were eventually sold to singer, rapper, actor, and entrepreneur Will Pan, making Pan the first American of Taiwanese descent to own a U.S. professional sports franchise. Jay-Z cited Pan's athletic background. He was a team captain of his high school basketball team and played in college his multitude of musical styles. His influence in the Taiwanese American community and his business acumen and portfolio included being the founder and chief executive of software company Chemigo Media and co-founder of streetwear boutique N.P.C. New Project Center as reason why his bid was successful. Period. In September 2013, his state-owned Barclays Center was sold for $1.5 million. Goodness. N.P.C. Period. N.P.C. New Project Center. All right, here we go. On April 2nd, 2013, ESPN reported Jay-Z's plans to launch his own sports agency, Roc Nation Sports, with a focus on the representation of various professional athletes, a sports management group partnership with athletes, with creative artists agency. The conjunction with the agency launched New York's Yankees second baseman Robinson Cano left agent Scott Burrows to sign with the company. ESPN also mentioned that Jay-Z himself was planning on to be a certified sports center first. Oh, it was a certified sports agent. Excuse me, my folks. First in baseball and eventually in basketball and football. In order to represent clients in basketball, he would have to give up his small share of the Brooklyn Nets. In October 2005, he was reported in English media as considering buying the stake of Arsenal FC English soccer team through his conglomerate company Gain Global Investments Network LLC. He had an interesting estimate between 2 to 7% in the Aqueduct Entertainment Group exclamation mark AG exclamation consortium which in January 2010 was awarded a contract to operate 4,500 slot machine Racino at the aquatic racetrack. Jay-Z became interested in the project after New York Governor David Paterson, who awarded the contract, said there had to be an affirmative action component to the ownership. Jay-Z was initially approached by casino mogul Steve Wynn, spelled W-Y-N-N. I mean Steve Wynn. I meant to say spelled W-Y-N-N instead of Wynn, like Charlie Sheen would say winning, who was also bidding on the contract on March 9th, 2010. Jay-Z and Flake withdrew from the project, and Peterson rescued himself from further involvement. Media. On April 5th, 2011, Jay-Z launched the popular culture and lifestyle online magazine Life Times and features content that showcases his high-end estates in clothing, appliances, and cars. The site designed artistically aimed at the upwardly mobile young male demographic, with sports and music related posts accompanying those about fashion and design. Among the music content in the Decoded series originating from Jay-Z's memoir, see, of the same name, and featuring a select rapper deciphering their own lyrics. In January 2015, after being contacted by the webzine, the DJ and radio host Funk Master Flex, shout out to Funk Master Flex, revealed that he had been contacted in 2013 for a story about a digital app he made at the time, but alleged that the information was instead used to help launch the Magna Carta Samsung app for the release of Jay-Z's album of the same name. But I was good with that. I ate that. Everybody's out there hustling. Flex reason to vibe. In 2016, he signed a 2-year exclusive film and TV deal with Western Weinstein Company, and with the deal gives them first look options to create scripted and unscripted TV projects and film projects, and those projects were in works. As a part of his deal with Weinstein Company, he produced a documentary series on the life of Kalief Browder, who was imprisoned for 3 years and committed suicide upon his release. He also addressed racial profiling and police brutality in a conscious manner. Shout out to Jay-Z for that. Jay-Z also co-owns the 4040 Club, an upscale sports bar that started in New York City and has since expanded to Atlantic City and Chicago. In 2008, the 4040 Club in Las Vegas was closed down and bought back by the hotel after attendance steadily declined. In 2005, Jay-Z became an investor in Carlos Daughter, a line of beauty products, including products for hair, skin, and hands. In 2010, he announced plans to expand his 4040 Club sports bar chain into as many as 20 airports, joining his business partners Jawan and Desiree Perez in a deal with Delaware North. On November 16, 2010, Jay-Z published a memoir entitled Decoded. Parlex Fragrances sued Jay-Z for $18 million for failure of his cologne Gold. They claim the cologne's failure is due to Jay-Z not doing social media posts and interviews about the cologne. Parlex claims that projected selling $15 million the first year and $35 million the second and subsequently years after the launch. The fragrance sold $14 million the first year and $6.1 million the second year. Parlex lost money on the venture and have had constant returns of unsold inventory. Jay-Z collaborated Cohiba to launch his own cigars. In August 2020, Jay-Z and Roc Nation partnered with Brooklyn's Long Island University to establish a Roc Nation School of Music sports, and entertainment. In November 2020, it was announced that Jay-Z would be joined TPCO Holding Corp., a newly formed cannabis products company, in the role of Chief Missionary Officer Philanthropy. During his first retirement from music, Jay-Z also became involved in philanthropic activity. In 2003, Jay-Z, together with his mother, founded the Sean Carter Foundation, which has assisted eligible students facing socioeconomic hardships through college. On August 9, 2006, he met with the United Nations Secretary General Kofi Annan at the organization's headquarters in New York City. The rapper pledged to use his upcoming world tour to raise awareness and combat global water shortage. Already on the lookout for a way to, in his own words, become helpful. He had been made aware of these issues during a visit to Africa by Bono from the rock group U2. Shout out to Bono and shout out to Jay-Z's mama for helping him do that. The effort took place in the partnerships with the UN as well as MTV, which produced a documentary entitled Diary of Jay-Z's Water for Life, first airing in November 2006. Along with Sean Diddy Combs, Jay-Z pledged $1 million to the American Red Cross relief effort after Hurricane Katrina. Jay-Z stated his support for Kanye West after the latter's outburst against President George W. Bush during a live Katrina charity telethon. He also addressed the issue of the Katrina disaster in the government's response in one year's verse song, Minority Report. I remember that song. If it's what I think it is. Jay-Z stated in the song Nickels and Dimes that the greatest form of giving is anonymous to anonymous, and in 2013 it was revealed by author Dream Hampton, who co-wrote Jay-Z's book Decoded, that he quietly established a trust fund for Sean Bell's children. Jay-Z has donated money to bailing out protesters arrested during activism. That's something they ain't gonna tell you on Black YouTube. Unless they're conscious like me. Police brutality. In March 2020, Jay-Z donated $1 million to the Sean Carter Foundation for relief during the COVID-19 pandemic in New York. Additionally, on April 2020, Jay-Z donated, along with Meek Mill, over 100,000 face masks to U.S. prisons to protect inmates from COVID-19. See, those he's a genius. Politics. In 2006, Jay-Z appeared with Russell Simmons in the PSA Combating Racism and Anti-Semitism, organized by the Foundation for Ethnic Understanding. By 2008, Jay-Z was actively involved in the 2008 presidential campaign, where he supported increased voter participation and helped send voters to polling stations. He was an early supporter for the candidacy of Illinois Senator and subsequent U.S. President Barack Obama, performing for free in the voter drive concerts financed by the Democrats' campaign. He also became acquainted with Obama himself, who stated, "Every time I talk to Jay-Z, who is a brilliant talent and a good guy, I enjoy how he thinks that somebody who is going to start branching out and can help shape attitudes in a real positive way." During the 2010 midterm elections campaign, Jay-Z appeared along with other artists in the ad prepared by the Headcount organization, urging voters, especially younger ones, to register and vote. In May 2012, Jay-Z announced his endorsement for President Obama's support of same-sex marriage and participated in his re-election campaign. Musician and civil rights activist Harry Belafonte had been critical of Jay-Z and Beyonce in their safe political stances, saying they have turned their back on social responsibility. In an interview with the Hollywood Reporter, he also voiced that hip-hop mogul likely would never have come out of support of gay marriage had President Obama not first taken the initiative. In 2016, U.S. presidential election, Jay-Z and Beyonce supported presidential candidate Hillary Clinton at her rally in Cleveland, home of Bone Thugs and Gerald Levert, where they spelled it now. Clinton praised Jay-Z for addressing racism, oppression, and the criminal justice system. He described Donald Trump as a superbug and condemned remarks he perceived as racist, but later said Trump's rhetoric forced people to come together and address difficult issues such as white privilege. See, books decoded by Jay-Z in 2010, Spiegel and Grau, 336 pages, ISBN 97140000692. Part Memoir, Part Collective Jay-Z lyrics with the stories behind it. Awards and nominations. In 2006, he was installed as the Sirkin Waka Akara and chieftain of the Fuller people by Elijah Ibrahim Capello Soto Galberi and Emar of the Ireland Emirate. That must be, boy, that must be African or something. But yeah, Jay Z's a genius, man. Come off the streets and build a brand and give the churches and build Rockaware. Even though I look past him and Dame Dash arguing and fussing over who was quote unquote crooked. I'm gonna say quote because I don't know them personally to be saying who crooked and who not. I ain't incriminate myself, but yeah, regardless if they don't ever see eye to eye, I still got love and respect for Jay Z and Dame Dash. You know, I like Jay Z. He's a very smart businessman. Regardless of the rumors and all that about him, some things might be true, some things might not. I don't know. I'm not getting in trouble. Y'all ain't Tasha K and me. But yeah, you know how he got the 40-40 club. He was one owner of the Brooklyn Nets or New York Nets. Yeah, Brooklyn Nets. Then he like doggone. I mean, he also had like ownership. I think of that. Well, he had like worked in that NBA game from back in the day. He had the soundtrack. He put his songs in it. But he had the soundtrack. He had ownership of the soundtracks to that WWE game. I mean, not WWE, but NBA game. I think it might be NBA 21. I don't remember. It had to be like back in 2012. But that was awesome. Then you know, like the alcohol. I think not Ciroc. I think that's P Diddy who owns Ciroc, but he don't like the alcohol company. And of course, had all the sports bars, which I read, and he had all that. Then double and double with the cannabis companies. He's a very smart man, very creative mind. I don't know. I ain't gonna call JC MC. He more of a rapper because MC more of a storyteller and rapper more commercial. I mean, he could be a storyteller, but I'm putting up there with rapper. I mean, I'm putting up there as a rapper. Nas more the MC out of the two. Because both are good, because both are necessary for the culture, my culture, your culture, the hip hop culture. So I know you got Blue Ivy, then you got like, I think you got twins too. Then I know you got Blue Ivy, I know you got, and you got the twins. So, you know, them kids gonna be sick. They just gotta act right, you know. Your dad is Jay Z and your mom's Beyonce, so you know they can be wealthy. But I like that 2011 CD What's Strong, him and Kanye West. It was pretty good. Otis was one of my favorite songs. So yeah. Of Carter one was good. I don't know. Carter one was great. Carter two was great. Carter three was good. Carter. I mean, no. Blueprint one was good, and Blueprint two was good. Blueprint one was great, and the Blueprint two was good. Blueprint three was good. The Black album was good. I liked that. Of course, I liked the rock. Of course, I said I liked the Rock Jones with him and Kanye West. I said the Carter. I was talking about Jay and Lil Wayne's album. See, I like how he's a philanderer, also the business mogul. He does all those great things. He helped like the people of Hurricane Katrina. So you can say what you want to say about Jay Z, but you can't never say he ain't never gave back. Now, he might not give back in the way everyone want him to, but no, it is good. He is giving back. And I think last year he did like the building them apartments for people with low income. Actually, I ain't trying to tell you to like Jay Z. I ain't trying to tell you not to like Jay Z. Me personally, I like Jay Z, and I do appreciate what he does do for the community. Like I said, he might not do everything and everyone likes in the way everyone want him to, but I give him credit. Man, I know. I think I remember hearing about the app too, man. Jay Z's a genius, man. To own the app and all that to come from the streets, and I think he dropped out of high school. He still made it, man. That's a genius move right there. I ain't saying drop out of high school, kids. Please get your educations, okay? Education's good, okay? Drugs is banned, okay? Marijuana is banned, okay? But man, just to drop out of high school and still making and build a brand and become a great rapper,
Can't you see that?
see what else he had. Man, he became a mogul, one of the richest black people out there. But yeah, back on such a that game, that basketball game, I think whatever 2K it was pretty cool. Well, like Jay Z had his music on there. I remember that because my nephews or either my cousin or either my nephew friends, one of them had. See what else we got here. Oh yeah, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the podcast. You can get the Cash App $, thing cool support the channel, but make sure you like, share, subscribe, and tell a friend, tell everybody, and hit that notification bell. Yeah, but Jay Z, he motivate me. I love Jay Z. He's a cool entrepreneur. Like I say, I know he's not God. He ain't perfect in no way, shape, or form. But I do give him credit for the good that he does do. I know it ain't considered cool for a black man to brag on another black man these days and times. It's considered jock riding, but I don't care. I don't follow trends. I create trends. Also, like Jay Z, he also create trends. Aha. Even though I was late with the intro, but it's cool. But I had to give it to y'all some way, somehow, some other. Had to give that knowledge, but let Jay let I'm gonna leave you with this nugget right here. Down in the show. See, Jay Z living proof. Even if you grew up in a single mother home, and you didn't graduate from high school, you can still make it. Get your education. Even if you graduate late, you can get your GED. And you can believe in yourself, believe in God. You can do anything you put your mind to. John 3:16, God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish, or but shall have everlasting life. You can read the Proverbs too. You can start with Proverbs 1. That's an influence. But just learn and get your books, study books, study from the greats of how they did it. Like the Eazy's, Tupac's, the Big Puns, and Fat Joe's, excuse me. The Bone Cut, the Bone Thugs, Outcasts, the Goody Mobs. Yeah, boy, I hit the 1 hour mark. I'm still at the 1:30. I'm out. Peace, love, and God bless. Like, share, subscribe. You can go hit the cast up down staying cool, but I'm gonna come up with some more new content for y'all tomorrow, folks. See you later on the tip top. Team No Sugarcoat, you know what the slogan. We ain't sugarcoat, we don't sugarcoat nothing because we ain't candy.